Good morning, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 11:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Wednesday, December 8th, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell. Share the video. Click the thumbs up. We're here to talk about Quant. Here it is, QNT, US dollar. Okay, so we are certainly well above this area of support down here, 145. Have broken over now, this 163. Not too far above it, so not really officialized yet until we can start mustering enough strength to start taking a run for that 178 number. So 164, 165. All right, here's the deal. Number one, I know a lot of people are frustrated with this coin. It's been a long time. Well, it's had a massive run up too. You have to give back. You have to give back, and this is what happens. You don't buy it up here. You don't buy it. Look, when something goes from 182 up to 424 that quickly, you kind of you dabble in it, if you're going to go in at a high like that. So you want to dabble in it a little more so when you're down here, not up there. So just take one step back, take a deep breath, and know the long term. You're not going to get a gain about 3,000% in a month. Sit down, people. Doesn't happen. It happens rarely, and I've seen it happen, but it doesn't happen often enough for you to really know it. So just, I've seen some comments, people getting uptight about it. Look, number one, don't invest what you can't lose. And number two, you got to understand this is a long-term game. Play the long game. You play the short game, you'll be out in the first inning. Anyway, let's move forward into this support area right now, 162, resistance around 178. Now, as we consolidate here, again, we're always looking for a reversal. Right now, we're kind of underneath this channel. So looking like we could possibly have bounced into the channel and maybe starting to get back in the channel, or even better than that, go over the channel. It's not going to happen overnight. Again, it's a long game I'm thinking about. In the meantime, let's take a look over at the Quant Bitcoin pair, which is also starting to show that we can bounce. And we've been bouncing on this line perfectly. So we have 307 seems to be the bogey in terms of how low this thing could go. All right, so here's the longer term view looking like that. So we're at 308, we're at 329 right now, and looking for a bounce. And at some point, if we can break over 360, we could potentially be in a massive reversal pattern on this pair. In the meantime, Bitcoin, which is really kind of the cause for all of this insanity, it's clearly a nice, I drew this diagonal line of upward support for the Bitcoin pair. Now, we need to get a couple of things about this. Number one, we have dual line of support coming up, and we also, a little later on, we have a dual line of resistance. So if we can bounce off of this and somehow blow past this dual line of resistance, this would be a complete reversal as far as I'm concerned. Bitcoin would be heading straight up. Now, the couple of things with this, blowing past a dual line of resistance, which right now is around 54K, would be huge because of the momentum you need to get through two lines of resistance is going to be big. You'd need support around the table in order to blow through it, which means the velocity would have to be fierce, and the support around that buying power would have to be huge. And that would basically have a little resistance and then rip higher is where this thing would go, assuming we can get past the 64K handle. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking about there. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance is continuing to adhere to this channel. The channel's continuing to go down. We still have support right now on the bottom end of the channel is around 40 spot 15 handle, and on the upper end of resistance around 41 spot 40 handle. In the meantime, Quant US dollar, looking for that reversal. Hang in there. Bye.